The streets of Accra is hot. The street is turning upside down. Why? Because the street king himself, King Shatta Wale, has been detained by EOCO, the Economic and Organized Crime Office. They've detained Shatta Wale. Concerning this whole Lamborghini issue and the way the fans of Shatta Wale are pounding pressure on EOCO to release Shatta Wale. It's mad. It's mad. It's making the streets turn upside down. And for that reason, EOCO also had to come and explain their side of the story. They need to tell the public their side of the story. So they drop a press release. You see, I don't want to read the whole thing. I'll just put it on the screen for you to also go through it. But there's something in the press release which caught my attention. And I think if Wale did that, then he didn't try. Let me read that part for you so that we'll digest and bisect it. All right. So it says over here, I think to the fourth or fifth paragraph, it says here on August 5th, 2025, following a public claim by Charles Nyama Mensah that he purchased the car at a price of $150,000 from an unidentified party. EOCO issued an invitation to Charles Nyama Mensah to report on the 13th, 2025, which appointment was rescheduled to August 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. to assist with the investigation. Now, counsel for Charles Nyama Mensah indicated to EOCO officers that they would prefer to report at 11 a.m. EOCO adjusted its schedule to align with their time. Shortly before 11 a.m., counsel for Charles Nyama called EOCO to claim that his client was not available and he was also busy. EOCO indicated to counsel that he and his clients were expected to report as scheduled. Now, you see, my issue here is that, Wale, you know that the car it's under investigation. The car has been involved in some crime of which you are not aware of. You don't know. You just happen to buy the car and then this whole thing is happening. So you are not guilty. You understand? But you know the car is under investigation. You get it? Now, they gave you a time to report. They said come at 11. And you decided to come at 3 p.m. If you should read further, you would know. You decided to come at 3 p.m. Even before that, your counsel called them to let them know that you were busy, you couldn't make it. But meanwhile, some investigations are going on and you need to assist. You see, something has happened. And one of the materials that involves this whole crime was found with you. So I felt I'm thinking that I think Wale and his counsel or whoever was handling this thing for Wale didn't try. Because if you should read further, it tells you it stated that you see, even at the 3 p.m., it was only Wale who came. The counsel didn't come. And when they were trying to proceed with the interrogations, Wale made them understand that he won't assist until his counsel is in, which is very right. You understand? But the counsel came very late, around 5 p.m. And apparently that was the time EOCO also closes. Because EOCO closes at 5. And they're giving you a time to come. And you didn't appear around that time. And you came around the time they were closing. Now, they also stated that, well, even though you didn't come at the time they asked you to come or you both agreed on, they still stayed for this whole interrogation and this process to go through. And it happened. Eventually, they had to leave there around 11 p.m. all because of Shatta Wale. So indirectly, you would make the people feel like you are not taking this whole situation serious. You get me? So if you've been detained, or if let's say time has been fast spent and you've not been released yet, I want to blame it on Shatta Wale, because if maybe he had arrived there at 11 or the time they both agreed on, maybe everything would have been quicker. Then he would leave to attend to his other things, because even though you said you were busy, this is also another issue which is supposed to concern you. So I think whoever was managing this issue around this time for Wale didn't try. You get it? Didn't try at all. But all the same, please, we are pleading. He's the street king. He's our king. And Wale, I don't think, quote unquote, I don't think that Wale clearly has anything to do with this thing. And even personally, per the statement I have read, I think it was Iroko is doing this because of how Wale treated the situation. Like, I want to believe he made them, they want to prove to him that, well, they're also doing their job. I don't know, but like I feel some emotions are attached here. You get it? Some emotions are attached here, and Wale will be released and everything will be okay. So the fans of Wale should calm down. He hasn't been arrested. They are not going to jail him. He's just assisting with interrogations. And trust me, this is Ghana. We protect our own. You understand? So the people should calm down. They should calm down. And one issue to which escaped me, Wale, you can't also claim that you bought the car from someone you don't know. And once you've come online to say that you bought this car at so so and so, you obviously be asked questions, because if you remember the amount you bought the car, then you should remember who you bought the car from. You see this whole problem. If you remember the amount you bought the car to say it in public, then you should remember who you bought the car from, because 150,000 Ghana cedis, you know, be hey, I said Ghana cedis, dollars, no be small money. Wale, at a point, I don't know how he took the issue, but this is Ghana. The law is law. If he catch you, he catch you. But Wale no do anything way law for catch him. So I want to believe that eventually he will be released, and like they said, he has already been granted bail. It's just that he also didn't report at the time they wanted him to report, and then this whole thing has escalated. But it's not supposed to be so. You get it? So everybody should calm down. The king of the streets will be released. Peace. This is Big Daddy React, and you've not subscribed yet, hit on the subscribe button. See ya.